you seem to have these two different sides of you. One is it is going to be executed flawlessly to the highest artist integrity. And then in this other space that's not making cake, but making content or teaching about cake, I guess how do you balance that part of
That
you
is a that is
that wants to execute at such a high level? And also it's like, well,
yes,
it is what
yes,
it
no,
is.
and so funny that you bring this up because I actually thought about this morning. Like, my life in general, there's so much duality and balance in terms of how I do things. I will say when I make a cake, there's a lot within that process that I can control. Um, Whereas if I am like teaching a class, there is a degree to where I can control things, or if I'm filming content, there is a degree to which I can control things. But half of it, I would say 50% of when I'm creating content or I'm teaching a class, there's so much more interaction in terms of working with other people to where I can't control the outcomes 1,000% with that. Whereas I have a lot more control if I'm in the act of the creative endeavor, as opposed to putting something together for someone else to turn around and create their own creative endeavor. And in a sense, it's more so like a letting go, let go of myself so that I could give the most important parts to other people so that they can take that seed, plant it within their own mind and their own experience and create for themselves. So it's just a different way that I look at it. Whereas I can be more focused, like 1,000% into something, and then on the other end where there's other people involved, I can focus but not be completely focused because the goal is really for that other person.
I was a student in the School of Asia Coffee, and that was so it was the takeaway that I'm gonna leave with. I don't think I can quote what you said exactly back, but the takeaway that is so true, and I find the
Because
best lessons bear repeating. You just said it in a different way that I needed to hear, and I hope anyone listening is hearing this too, that you are focusing your energy when you're trying to execute at the highest level. It's where do I have the most influence and control? And for the elements that are not within your control, there's this relationship, this beautiful relationship you have with surrender.